Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It's so nice to see some of you here on Zoom and to know that others of you are on YouTube watching. For this service, I will give out page numbers from the flip book, which is on the online Mishkan Tefillah, and also from the physical prayer book for anybody who might have one of those. I also just today sent out a PDF with a booklet. Those of you who are on Zoom, I have shared that screen with you so that if you have a camera and you're seeing what's what, you'll be able to see it there. So if you don't have it, perhaps the prayers are familiar to you and perhaps you want to just experience it as we go. So we're going to begin on page 26 in the flip book. That's page 126 in the brackets in your prayer book and at the beginning of the booklet. I'm not going to say where we are in the booklet. We're just going to go through the whole thing. And those of you who have the booklet just have to, figure it out. Okay? All right. So before we begin, I know that we're all in a very stressful time, even more so than usual. Those of us who find ourselves stressed a lot of the time, even before these times that we're in now. Well, it's more so, I think, for a lot of people. So let's take a moment, because Shabbat still comes every week, and it's different. It's a different day, even if we are still in our homes and haven't left. So let's take a moment to create that extra space of Shabbat in our spirits. Take a deep breath if you'd like to. When you let it out, breathe out your anxiety and your stress. Try to let your mind become a little quieter as we enter into Shabbat. We begin. Page 26 in the flip book, 126 in the brackets if you have a physical prayer book. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics, and no services. But I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us and to bring that vision to life. We turn to the candle blessing. There are my candles. If you have candles in front of you, now is a great time to light them. This is on page 21 in the flip book and page 121 in the prayer book. Please join me if you like. But before we do that, let's read. O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter this virtual sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת. We turn now to page 23 in the flip book and page 123 in the brackets in the prayer book for the Kiddush. If you have some wine, you could grab your wine. If you would like to stand or are able, please do. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Let's be seated. Let's turn now to Lecha Dodi, page 38 in the flip book, or 138 in the physical prayer book. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, hishmi'anu el hamiuchad. Adonai echad hu shemo echad, v'shemo tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri, ki va'orechu mi ori, uri shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi lekrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. If you'd like, rise and face the door. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, Gam b'simcha u'v'tzola, Toch emunei am sigula, Boi chala, Lecha dodi lekrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi lekrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. We remain standing and turn to the Baruch Hu on page 46 in the flip book or 146 in the prayer book. And let's face toward the east if we know which direction that is, and we can imagine how, first of all of us have a Shabbat bride with us, and second, we're all facing in the same direction as we pray toward Jerusalem. Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la, Yai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed. On page 48 in the flip book, 148 in the prayer book, let's all read together. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. Page 50 in the flip book, 150 in the prayer book. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha avta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbenu, uvkumenu nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed, ki hem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem neke yomam ולילה, נגה יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו Israel. The Shema is on page 52 in the flip book, 152 in the prayer book. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Let's be seated. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אמת. Page 56 in the flip book, 156 in the prayer book. Please read with me. All this we hold to be true and trustworthy for us. You alone are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You are our sovereign and Savior, who delivers us from oppressors' hands and saves us from tyrants' fists. You work wonders without number, marvels beyond count. You give us life and steady our footsteps. You performed miracles for us before Pharaoh, signs and wonders in the land of the Egyptians. You led your people Israel out from their midst to freedom for all time. When your children witnessed your dominance, they praised your name in gratitude, and they accepted your sovereignty. Moses, Miriam, and all Israel sang to you together, lifting their voices joyfully. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 ya la 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 la, ya la 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 ya la 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 la, ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele. Malechutecha ra'u v'necha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe, Ze'eli anu ve'amru, Ze'eli anu ve'amru, Adonai imloch le'olam Adonai Yimloch Le'olam Va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh, nora tehilot osef eleh. V'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov, uge'alo miyad chazak mimenu, baruch ata Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Page 61 in the flip book online, 161 in the prayer book. Give us a place to rest, Adonai, our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 62 in the flip book, 162 in the prayer book. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. The tefillah begins on page 64 in the flip book and page 164 in the physical prayer book. If you're able, please rise and face to the east. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei B'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah, Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atarav Le'oshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Umorid HaGashem, Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofech Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Yivurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, B'nemanat halachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kidoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Let's be seated. Page 73 in the flip book and 173 in the prayer book. Please read with me. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 75 in the flip book, 175 in the prayer book. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubt, in our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still, clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yir'ah na'avod. Page 77 in the flip book and 177 in the prayer book. Please read with me. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth, which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. Shalom Rav is on page 78 in the flip book and 178 in the prayer book. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam.
Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha Tasim leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim leolam. Mitov benecha levarech, Et Amcha Yisrael, Bechol עת ובכל שעה, בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Tasim leolam. My cold is getting better. It really is. Just every now and then something still catches in my throat. We continue quietly on pages 80 and 81 in the flip book, or 180 and 181 in the prayer book. If you have a page in front of you, you could use the words on the page, and if you don't, you can always use the words in your own hearts. Yiyu leratzon imrefi vehegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai tzuri v'goali. May the words of our mouths and the meditations in our hearts be acceptable in your sight, O God, our strength and our Redeemer. Amen. We turn our thoughts now to those among us and those in our hearts who are ill and who are in need of healing of body, of mind, or of spirit. Our Misha Berach is on page 271 in the online flip book and 371 in the prayer book. And I invited you to send in names if you had names to add for Misha Berach. So I'm going to just ask you to please forgive me if I miss any or get any wrong, because I was getting lots of emails. So here's who we are holding in our thoughts and in our hearts for healing this evening. Shirley Hyatt, Robert Serpico, Evelyn Urbano, Jesse Sakharov, Ronnie Turek, Ira Weiss, Elaine Drucker, Alan Fremer, Emma Rose Tuttleman Kriegler, Bradford Morrow, Susan Bilecki, Michael Luck, Nathan Aaron Robbins, Andrew Mazzella, Linda Feller, Shelley Oken, Alana Berger, Marianne Pandolfo, Jeffrey Levinson, Nicholas Pena, Linda Kushner Silverman, and these are the names you sent in to me. Diane Schenker includes Roberta Hayrath and Max Braxmajor. Charlotte Russell includes Roberta Rothkin, Paula Strumpf, Barry Strumpf, and Selma Carl. Vicky Katz includes David Goldfarb, David Mordechai Ben Chava Esther, and Trevelyan King. Sarah West includes herself, Sarah West, Elaine Drucker, and Herb Meyer. Beverly Berkowitz includes Susie Berkowitz. Hannah Roth-Seavey includes Joellen Fox. Linda Horowitz includes Sandy Alfont and Shelley Silverstein. Rita Landberg includes George Landberg. Linda Kushner-Silverman includes David Gershon, Shelley Samet, Sharon Critelli, Michael Rose, and Rabbi Heidi Hoover. Susan Sisler includes Dolores Weinberger, Ingrid Grosso, Roberta Gotthelf, Audrey Cohen, and Fran Sisler. Karen and Jamie Orenstein include Ray Deary, Jack Weinstein, David Barron, Susan Clapper, and Oliver Clapper. Ellen Rothstein includes Peter Levy, Robert Donnellan, Rebecca Rothstein, Helen Polk, Bambi Polk, and Rabbi Cassie Kale. Harvey Wang includes Sakira Wang and Devin Yalkin. Mona Goldberg includes Myron Klein, Marlene Unterberger, Delphine Wolf, and Freya Kashmir. Jennifer Tattenbaum includes Jessica Ramsey and Stacy Freed. Pam Glansman includes Andy Glansman, Ira and Deanna Roth, Samuel Francis Owen Strain. Linda Feller includes Annie Nusimovici and Michelle Nusimovici. Jan Hutner includes Max Lukowitz. Jane Gleiberman includes Suzanne Lechnos and Florence Schoen. Melody Winnower includes Paul Josephs. Linda Nono includes Alan Eilenberg. Amy Sarah Clark includes Rita Weinberg Clark. John and Ruth Belay include Liz Yasuda, Park Lamb, Richard Zagame, Mark Steiner, Paul Steiner, Monica Beyer, Patty and Erwin Cohen. Ursula Cooper includes Elizabeth Stanley and Jacob Arosena. Liz Fisher and Jeremy Brown include Rivka Chaya Batlea. Eric Platt includes Michael Moore, Dave Stanger, Michael Datch, and Nancy Connor. Sophia McGee includes Rabah Hadass Dasi Fruchter and Samuel Seiden. Deanna Roth includes Ira Roth, and Patricia Matthews includes Maureen Dale, Elena Arem, Shirley Joseph, Warren Feliz, Jimmy Jenkins, Peter Gale, Paul Kastick, Jaden Kastick, and Marissa Herrera Kastick. I'd like to give you a moment now to add anyone's name who I didn't say. You can say it out loud. I won't hear it, but the one who is listening will. We also include all of those who have been wounded in service to our country or Israel, those who are currently suffering from the coronavirus or from the measures that are being taken to reduce the spread of the coronavirus, and those who have suffered from any other recent disasters, both natural and human created. Mishaberach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach imotenu mekor habracha laavotenu. Bless those in need healing, with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's so nice to have a few people on Zoom. I can see some of your faces, and that is lovely to see. And those of you who are joining on YouTube, I'm so glad that you're there, and I'm imagining who is out there. I want to, first of all, thank all of you who have been checking in with me, those who have emailed or called to let me know your response to our online services. That's so meaningful to me because I'm, putting this out there and I'm by myself in my dining room, and it's very hard to know. Well, Mike is here too, so I'm not completely by myself. That wasn't fair. But for all of you, I can't tell what's working and what's not working, and so I really appreciate it when you let me know. So this week, we began to read the third book of the Torah, Leviticus. The first portion in Leviticus, Vayikra, is entirely about instructions for sacrifices. It describes in detail the procedures for burnt sacrifices, meal offerings, sacrifices of well-being, sin offerings, and guilt offerings. This system of sacrificing animals or grain, because that's the meal offerings, as a mode of worship is really foreign to us. So for we modern readers of the Torah, this can be one of the harder portions to relate to. But Rabbi Shai held in a commentary on Vayikra in volume 2 of his book, The Heart of Torah, suggests that it isn't as difficult to relate to this portion as we might think at first glance. He begins by talking about creation, jumping all the way back to the first chapter of the book of Genesis, when God creates the world. What God is doing is bringing order to chaos. The way God does this is by separating things, light from darkness, water from land, day from night, and so on. And this is where creation and Leviticus connect. The concept of separating, lehavdil in Hebrew, this is crucial in Leviticus as it is crucial in creation. The Israelites are separated from other peoples in their service to God, and that concept comes up again and again as God imparts God's laws to them. Part of the reason God is giving them these laws, it seems, is because they are to be separate from other people, and their adherence to these laws both creates that separation and signals that it is there. God's completion of creation, though, does not result in a completely orderly world, though, does it? Not even close. In the time of the Israelites, and in our time too, there is chaos in the world. So much chaos, so much that is not orderly, so much that we can't control. And the Hebrew Bible acknowledges this. In the book of Isaiah, we read that one day the Eternal will punish with God's great, cruel, mighty sword Leviathan, the elusive serpent, Leviathan, the twisting serpent. God will slay the dragon in the sea. Rabbi Held explains, in Isaiah's world, God is not yet fully sovereign over creation. There are forces afoot, dangerous, unpredictable, deadly forces. God will one day slay them, but they have not yet been defeated. Now, maybe you believe in Leviathan, the great sea monster, or maybe you don't. But there are still monsters in the world. Dangerous, unpredictable, deadly forces. These are not new to us, and they have many names, including wildfire, cancer, earthquake, tsunami, heart attack, car accident, terrorist attack, hurricane. And what do all of these have in common? They show us how little control we really have, how strong the forces of chaos really still are. At the moment, we have a new force of chaos, of course, that has changed all of our lives against our will and beyond our control, at least for now, and its name is COVID-19. Our response to these forces of chaos is often to try to find ways to control them. We turn to science for treatments for illness, to technology to try to mitigate the effects of natural disasters. Our efforts to control COVID-19 amount to controlling our movements and our contact with others, separating ourselves, and there's that word again, lehavdil, to separate from each other. But the chaos is right at the door all the time. Are we separating enough? How do we know? Is that cough because of the virus or because of allergies? Is it safe to have a pizza delivered? Did you wash your hands for 20 seconds? No, you can't see your friends, even if you stay 6 feet apart. Yes, you can go to the grocery store, but can you stay 6 feet away from everyone in those narrow aisles? Will I get sick? Will my loved ones get sick? What will happen if we get the virus? The chaos can quickly become overwhelming. COVID-19 is new, but chaos in the world is not. Vayikra's message to us today, with its detailed descriptions that show us how to bring order in one small way, in worship, in the tabernacle, shows us that there can be order in the world. It isn't all chaos. We can have order, says Rabbi Held, even if it's only in a tiny corner of our world. In our Torah portion, that tiny corner of the world is the Mishkan, the tabernacle, an oasis where you know the rules and you know that if you do everything exactly right, you will be fine. We might find that bit of order today inside our homes where we can clean and wash our hands and determine what the procedures need to be for us and stay away from others. Maybe part of why you're here right now is that saying the familiar blessings and singing the familiar songs is a comforting way of finding that tiny corner of order. Everything is different, but we're still saying the blessings and we're singing the songs that practitioners of Judaism have been saying and singing for years, and that many of us have been saying and singing for years too. We don't sacrifice in the tabernacle or in a temple anymore, but we do crave control and order in our chaotic world just as much as the Israelites ever did. May we hold one another in our hearts if we can't hold one another in our arms. May this Shabbat be an oasis of calm and order. May we find a place or a way to find that tiny bit of order so that the chaos doesn't overwhelm us. May God, in whatever way we understand that word God, be with us, and may we absolutely know that we are loved. Amen and Shabbat Shalom. We are going to turn now to the Aleinu. It's on page 300 and 305 in the flip book. We're going to do the Aleinu at the top of page 300. And that's also in the prayer book, the top of page 586 and then page 591. So if you're able, please rise and let's face to the east. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגופם מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Together at the top of page 305 or 591, may we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding, loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו echad. Let's be seated. We turn our thoughts now to those who are no longer with us, our loved ones who have died in the past days or weeks or months, or in past years at this time of the year. The Mourner's Kaddish is on page 312 in the flip book, page 598 in the prayer book. And we remember those who have died in the past year. David Ribbler, Bess Newman, Buzz Lorch, Benjamin Benjamin Elwood, Edward Albino, Joseph Davis, Jerry Charon, Gary Zeitlin, Sean Devlin, David Levy, Lenny Drucker, Beverly Tredinick, Evelyn Pincus, Rita Spiro, Beatrice B.J. Jacobs, Melvin Jurgrau, Gloria Katzen, Lorraine Elner, Amanda Corwin, Mel Paul, Nigel Grant, Benjamin Resnick, Robin Silverman, Jeanette Zarrow, Claire Strauss, Roberta Kessman, Joshua Steiner, Andrew M. Cohen, Netta Albright, Roz Kirschenbaum, Robert Pincus, Frida Schreiber, and it's the first yahrzeit of Mark Koser. On our yahrzeit list today are Judith Weiss's great aunt, Adele Wellman, Beverly Berkowitz's father, Harry Berkowitz, Robin Bass's mother, Doris Bass, Lillian Schwartz's mother, Margaret Deutsch, Natalie Friedlander's brother-in-law, Lawrence U. Friedlander, Robert Rothman's father, Dr. Samuel S. Rothman, Ruth Levine's aunt, Lee Schwartzman, Deborah Kosman's brother, Kenneth Sharkey, and mother, Millie Sharkey, Yvette Pomerantz's grandmother, Gertrude Silverberg, and Sam Silverman's relative, Esther H. Silverman. Sarah Rothstein asked that we remember Lee Solomon. Pam Glantzman asked that we remember Charles Thurston. Eric Platt asks us to remember Abby Sheck, who was a classmate of his, a pioneer, one of the 12 girls that entered Stuyvesant High School in the fall of 1969 changing the iconic school from all boys to co-ed. And Emma Rose Tudelman-Kriegler asks us to remember Carol Goober. And now if you have any other names to add for anyone for whom you are saying the Mourner's Kaddish, please do so. We also include all of those who have died around the world, whether or not they had anyone to say Kaddish for them, and whether they have perished from COVID-19 or war or famine or terror, or alone and homeless on our city streets. If you're able, please rise and we'll join together in the Mourner's Kaddish, or please participate according to your own custom. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mivorach leolam ulalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabba min Shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and comfort to the bereaved wherever they may be. And let us say, Amen. We can be seated. Oseh shalom, shalom imromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imeru amen. Ve'al kol Yisrael, amen. Just a few announcements before we conclude. Tomorrow morning at 9:45, we will gather on Zoom. Those of you who are on Zoom now, you can use the exact same link or phone number or whatever you use to get on tomorrow morning at 9:45 if you choose to. We're going to be having a discussion. We will probably do a small text study and then give people a chance to just talk about what's going on. I'll ask a question that people can answer. So that's at 9:45. If you're not on Zoom now, but you would like to join in tomorrow, I did email out the link for tomorrow morning, and it's on the temple calendar on the website, beshert.org. Religious school is also happening tomorrow morning at 9:45 a.m. Rabbi Pinsky sent out instructions to all of the families. And at 11 a.m., Rabbi Pinsky will lead a family service on Facebook Live, and I will be right here on Zoom and YouTube leading a minyan service. Someone asked me today, what's really different about those two services? And my primary answer was, Rabbi Pinsky is leading one and I'm leading the other one. And that's pretty much the biggest difference. On Sunday at 3:30, also on Zoom, our favorite location on the interwebs, is Abraham's Table, which is a project of the Interfaith Coalition of Brooklyn that is comprised of us, East Midwood Jewish Center, Our Lady of Refuge Catholic Church, and the Turkish Cultural Center. And this is a series where we choose a topic and there's speakers from each of our three religions on that topic, and then there's an opportunity for some discussion. So obviously this is the first time we're doing it on Zoom, But fittingly enough, our topic is spiritual healing and health and that sort of thing in each of our three traditions. So I'm going to be speaking from the Jewish tradition, and there will be speakers from the Christian and the Muslim traditions as well, and an opportunity to comment or ask questions. An email went out today with the Zoom link, but if you didn't get that email or don't have the Zoom link, you can contact me and I can give it to you. I think that's it for right now. I'm going to be working with Sam to get the Tuesday Torah study going online, so you can watch out for information about that. Sam, you and I are going to talk soon. Actually, I think Sam left. That's too bad, because we have a closing song, and our closing song is a prayer for God's love. It's not in the prayer book or the flip book, but it is in the booklet that I made. So for those of you who got the booklet that I emailed out late this afternoon, it's on the last page. This is a poem by Rabbi Rami Shapiro, and the music is by Shir Yaakov Fait. We are embraced by arms that find us, even when we are hidden from ourselves. We are touched by fingers that soothe us, even when we are too proud for soothing. We are counseled by voices that guide us, even when we are too embittered to hear. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and unending love. We are supported by hands that uplift us, even in the midst of a fall. We are urged on by eyes that meet us, even when we are too weak for meeting. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and unending love. Embraced, touched, soothed, and counseled. Ours are the arms, the fingers, the voices. Ours are the hands, the eyes, the smiles. We are loved by an unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and unending love. If you're able, please rise. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine on you and be gracious to you. May God lift God's face toward you and give you peace. Amen. Shabbat shalom.